Hello and welcome back. All right, so this next lesson is about linked smart objects, and this time-saving tip is more geared towards graphic designers versus photographers. So if you're a photographer only, you may want to skip this particular lesson. Linked smart objects are an awesome way to help you streamline your workflow when creating graphic files like marketing materials or templates, websites, and a whole lot more. Now, depending on the version of Photoshop you have, you may or may not have this available. I believe this came out in version 2015 CC, which was about 2 or 3 years ago. So if you have an older version than that, then you may not have it. If you have 2018 or newer, then you definitely have it. An easy way to see if you have it is to go up to your menu under File, and if you have an item that says Place Embedded and Place Linked, then you have that feature available. If not, then you don't. So what exactly are smart objects? Well, when you embed a smart object, you then have the option to change the contents of that smart object. Essentially, you're embedding another file as a new layer in your current project. This embedded file could be a flattened file, or it could even have its own layers within it, and then it would be accessible via smart objects. So let's check out how this works. And if you want to follow along, go ahead and grab image number 001 from your resources folder that you downloaded in the Getting Ready Started section, and then go up to File and select Place Embedded. Now locate file number 002 and select Place. You now have two different layers. The bottom one is the background or the original file that was open, and the new layer at the top is the embedded smart object. Now if you right click on the layer, you will see an option called Edit Contents. Then you will be able to make changes to those layers or to that object, and then it will update into the new file. Linked smart objects are very similar, but linked smart objects offer another option for customizing that smart object. Because the smart object is linked to the original file, you can change the original file and then it will be updated in the project that you're working on. So how would that be useful? Well, let's open up the sample flyer design that I provided for this chapter to see it in action, and then open up the logo file that was also provided and arrange the workspace to see them side by side. In the right side of the flyer, we can see the logo. Now, because this logo was embedded as a linked smart object, if we make changes to the original file and save it, then the flyer design will be updated with the new logo automatically. So let's go ahead and make a change to the logo and save it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to change the name for now. And since we made a change, what are we going to do next? That's right, we're going to save it by using the keyboard shortcut, which is Command or Control and the letter S. And there you have it. Photoshop automatically updated the linked smart object with the new saved logo. How cool is that? I love it. All right, so utilizing linked smart objects will help you increase your productivity when you're trying to update a smart object in multiple files. Now, what if you had also designed a brochure, a business card, pamphlets, and postcards, and more? Oh my. And then you designed a new and improved logo. If you only used smart objects in each of those marketing pieces, you'd have to open each file and add the new logo manually. Or if you had used linked smart objects instead, Photoshop would update all the documents automatically. And I repeat, how cool is that? I love it when my software makes my life easier. Don't you? Because anytime you can have your software work for you and do something automatically, you should be all over it. It's going to make your life so much easier, and you will have what? That's right, a more productive and efficient workflow, which also means you'll have more time to do the things you love to do, unless, of course, you prefer sitting in front of your computer for hours and hours and hours. However, you can only have a fast, productive, and efficient workflow by utilizing the lessons that you've learned in this section. It doesn't end here, though. In upcoming chapters, we're going to learn about additional tools to help us achieve our creative vision quickly and easier by having a better understanding of the tools that we have available and how to use them. Are you excited? I know I am. So let's find out how we can take our productivity to the next level in the next section on Adobe Bridge.